Meow. We found out that she
masturbates,
and the people in charge of this asylum
masturbate,
and her mother
masturbates,
my doll
masturbates,
the character we are now, which I believe
masturbates,
I need to go
masturbate.
Meow. Hello everyone, my name is SwingPoynt and welcome back to the Town of Light, a game about a girl named Renee who was stuck in a mental asylum in the 30s/40s, and we learn a little bit about her story. And actually we just learned some pretty devastating news about her time here. We found out that she was writing to her mother and her mother was writing to her, and the people in charge of this asylum were pretty much not letting either party see the letters because they weren't letting Renee send hers out and they weren't letting the mom send hers in. So that just let both parties, the mom and Renee, feel super alone and super confused about what was going on, and they made them feel like they abandoned each other. After we found that out, the character we are now, which I believe is Renee, decided to go ahead and be like, I need to go get my doll, which is Charlotte right here. So this is where we pick up, guys. So let's see what's next. Hello, Charlotte. Can I pick you up? Let's go. Sure enough, here we go. It's like eerily quiet right now. It's like silent and it's really creeping me out. Okay, here we go. We got a little bit of noise. That's better. Okay, so we got our Charlotte doll. Don't know what we're about to do with her, or where we're going. Don't know how far we are into the game, if we're almost done. Part of me feels like we're almost done. Part of me feels like we're not even getting started. I don't know. Really don't know what's about to happen next. But we are totally abducting our doll, taking her and getting the heck on out of here. You guys have been a little confused as I have when it comes to who we are actually playing as. Oh, it's the guy that raped us earlier. Oh no. Like literally, that's what he did. It's not a stupid joke. It's literally what he did.
I didn't do anything. I only obeyed orders. She moved us on our way. I didn't shoot us on our way. I only obeyed orders.
They keep injecting her with this serum that does who knows what. I think it just drugs her, really.
I only obeyed orders.
Maybe sedates her. This game's been so sad. So incredibly sad just to see what's all happened to these people that were in these mental asylums. Just can't help but feel bad for them, man. It's because they're treated so poorly. I have no idea what's going on in my head right now. Oh my gosh.
Even though we're bad.
I didn't do anything. I only obeyed orders.
I don't know if that was a bunch of different Renees or if that was everyone in the asylum. Oh my gosh, dude. What are y'all doing to me in here? What is this place? Can I even move? Oh, I've been able to look around this whole time. Oh. Oh. Like, some of the women were, like, dying in some of these rooms because they were, like, choking them, basically, with their own vomit. Like, they would wrap their heads up and then pour water on them. Like, it's basically, like... What is that called? Like, water... Like, it's this form of torture, really. And they're doing it to these people. I want to say waterboarding, but I don't know if that's the right term for it. Oh my god, is this one of the doctors? And I think the reason why she's in here, well, I think it's for a couple of reasons. One, they thought she had depression because Renee thought she had tuberculosis, and another one is like, she likes to masturbate, and apparently that was a huge no-no for women to, like, you know, sexually satisfy themselves. So they tossed her in here. Because I've seen, like, nuns, I've seen doctors, I've seen really just creeps in general. What are you doing to me with that pant? What are you doing? Scanning me for metal objects? I don't even know what that is. Isn't this just, like, unsettling and creepy? Oh, I hate it so much. What is... I don't get this. What, was that me? I don't think so. Oh, they're about to zap me or something. They're gonna zap me. Oh no. Oh, this is gonna be... Oh, get ready, guys. This is gonna be bad. Go! Oh. You guys have really been liking this game a lot. Just because it's such a different perspective on what we usually see in games. In horror games, at least. Like, this is like... It feels real, if that makes sense. Like, it's definitely surreal, but at the same time, it also accomplishes that feeling of, like, this could have actually happened. And this is based off of a true story, which is probably the scariest thing out of all of this. What does this say?
7th September, 1938. The patient frequently indulges in recriminations expressed in an explosive tone of voice. This morning she threw away the milk, saying it was full of urine, spittle, and all the other filth. Crazed, she hears voices. They order her about. She says she heard children singing. They were imprisoned in a school. 20th January, 1939. Mutistic, groggy, pays no attention to anything. When questioned and stimulated, she starts crying and weeping. At other times, she laughs. 1st June. Apathetic, eats very little. She refuses to be touched. Doesn't respond. Passes her time in the park. The cooks report that she sits on a bench in front of the kitchens. 14 October. Impulsive once again. This morning she asked for 2 eggs to make sabaglioni, but the moment she was given them, she threw them away. Excited, uproarious, slightly confused, she strips off. 8th December. Tied to bed for 15 days.
What?
High-spirited, tends to make witty comments and use vulgar words, laughs hysterically, masturbates.
Masturbates a
The
lot.
nurses report that about 2 weeks ago she remained in the showers on her own and didn't want to leave. They report that when they took her away, she swore at them and then hit out at them and bit them. 2 nurses had to be treated for their injuries. Since then, they've kept her tied to the bed. Transferred to the semi-agitated ward, from the care of Dr. B to the care of Dr. C. I was with Amara in the showers. My memories terrify me. They're not real, are they?
I don't know. So, we've been trying to figure out whether or not we're actually Renee or really just who we are in general. A lot of what you're seeing is like 1938, 39, 40 about these medical records. This game, I believe, at the very beginning said that it takes place in 1942, so we're fairly close to when this all actually happened. Like, the character we're playing as is only like a couple years out from these events. So I would say it's probably Renee, and she just is referring to herself in the third person. Memory is what you are, whether it's real or not. What reality are we referring to? I don't know, man. Memory is what you are. I'm gonna go with A.
15th December. Dr. C. Patient notes. The abnormality of her psychic state has induced her to lead a life which is irregular and tends towards delinquency. A fickle and flighty character, she abandons her household duties at intervals and dabbles in occasional prostitution.
Occasional?
Prostitution? Me? No, I don't think I could have. Or are my memories betraying me?
So we are Renee.
What other horrible things might I have done without even suspecting it? The uncertainty, the fear of my own actions was one of the things that most tormented me. Her mental deficiency makes her deaf to the reprimands of her family. She has shown suicidal tendencies. She was brought to the ward yesterday, agitated and vociferous, treated with cortisol, 2 injections a week for 5 weeks. The therapies removed the light for a short while, but also all will, desire, and hope.
The light? The important thing was to keep us quiet. To a certain extent, they were trying to make you feel better. You were lost souls. The therapy was terrible and painful, but they were treatments, the only ones that existed. So, if we're telling ourselves these things and they kind of affect our ending, I mean, I would like to think that it was C. Because even though it was terrible and painful, I would like to hope that they were actually trying to help her, and that this is all that they knew in terms of treating people with mental illness. Not something as malicious as A, where they're just trying to shut people up and take money, you know what oh man, I don't know.
It was torture, but you couldn't refuse it. No one explained anything to us. No one tried to make us understand. We were like animals on a stock farm.
Pretty much. That's pretty much what you were treated as. You were too many, and they were too few. It was impossible to do otherwise. They also had their nightmares within these walls. They didn't know what to do with you. You were damned souls, dangerous. Who ought to have taken care of you? Oh my gosh, that's such a horrible thing to say.
2nd June. After a long period of calm and improvement, the patient is very agitated today and vehemently refuses to submit to a gynecological examination. She swore and cursed those who generated her, flailing her arms and hitting out. The patient, according to reports by Dr. B, has been subjected to periodic checkups since she had a spontaneous abortion about 2 years ago in her 3rd month of pregnancy. Conception occurred after she had sexual intercourse with a stranger who sneaked into the hospital park. As detailed in the charges filed at police headquarters in Volterra, a copy of which is attached to these clinical notes. ES therapy. Spontaneous abortion?
What?
It's not true, I'm certain. How could I have invented things if I didn't even know what they were doing to me?
Spontaneous abortion? Like spontaneous combustion, just poof, oh, there it goes. Like, what? What? This game is so effed, man. It really happened. They made you abort, but it was illegal, so they had to write that it was spontaneous. Oh! That's a lie. What is written here might be false, or a wrong way of looking at things. Perhaps Renee really did know. You can't be certain. You know that, don't you? So I think we're playing as Renee with amnesia. I don't know, man. I'll try this one. So much of this is based off of sex. Oh my gosh, like...
And the stranger in the park? I don't remember. Was it another invention? Or another memory removed? God, my head!
Like, what's so wrong with sex, man? I mean, I guess she was underage, but like to throw her into a mental asylum because she's... promiscuous? That seems a little over the top. But I can almost guarantee that I'm missing something here too. Who knows? We'll never know. There are a lot of things you don't remember as if you hadn't done them. Ooh. It wasn't you. Perhaps it was her, the other Renee. Oh, that makes sense. So, I don't know which, I can't remember. Is it schizophrenic where she kind of feels like there's like multiple Renees inside of her? And she can't control them?
13th June. The nurses report that after having received her mother's letter, she fell into a state of great mental confusion. She threw her soup over another inmate because she was very anxious, and she punched a nurse. Impulsive, lashes about her. She rails against the doctor in vulgar terms while he is examining her, lashes out and spits.
Wow.
Block all correspondence so as not to give the patient further reasons to become agitated.
That explains the letters.
20th August, tied to bed. The nurses report that the patient becomes highly agitated after the visit of a relative or family friend. Even 2 days later, she still shouts ceaselessly that he commands her, that she must obey and harm herself, and that she is not Charlotte. All visits forbidden. Constrained to bed and intensification of ES therapy until we achieve results.
Electroshock
Calm
therapy?
down. You've got to be calm. Don't get agitated. We'll make you calm down. That's the only thing that matters. Is tranquility worth the price of not living?
So, I kind of have a feeling that Renee definitely had some sort of something going on with her. But at the same time, a lot of her being agitated and all that was probably a big part because of this place? I really wonder what caused the mom to bring her to the mental asylum in the first place. I don't know if we got that or if that flew right by my head. Because I know it's... I thought it started as depression over tuberculosis, but I don't know if there was something else that did it. And I think that's actually part of what this game is trying to discover that. Hundreds of us agitated, squeezed in the most inadequate of spaces. Staying calm was essential for our well-being. What alternative was there? In any case, it was a life not worth living. Certainly not, but in that manner, From exterior, everything seemed more acceptable. Maybe we're a ghost. We might be a ghost. Trying to figure out what happened to ourselves. I guess I'll try C.
3rd March. Alert, correct attitude, replies when questioned. The nurses report that the patient is calm. She washes and looks after herself. She affirms the existence of a certain Amara. She says that Amara is a patient who disappeared when she was moved to this ward. No confirmation.
Whoa.
Probably a regressive hallucination. Evaluate transfer. Amara invented by me? That's not possible. She was there. I know she was there. I feel it. She must have left traces somewhere.
So a big part of this game has just been trying to figure out where Amara is. That's like been half of our gameplay here lately.
We can try to find her medical records in the archive where the letters from her mother were filed.
So we gotta go back to the archive? Okie dokie, I can do that. This kind of feels almost like a mystery game too, you know what I mean? It's not just psychological horror. It's a little bit of, what actually happened here in this mental asylum? And if you ask me what actually happened, I'd tell you, I don't know what the heck going on in this creepy ass place. We could be a ghost. I would not count out ghost as a possibility. 1942, there was a lot of stuff in there that said life just wasn't worth living anymore. I could have chose those options. We might be dead. That might be a thing. Hello, archives? Do you have some medical record for me? I need to look up Amara medical record. So Amara A? Maybe? Yeah, I don't know.
B,
Aha!
age 32. Housewife, mother of 2 daughters, married to Mario B. So Amara exists then. Yet she had no children. She wasn't married, but that photo, it's her. 3rd June 1936. Admitted yesterday. She shows signs of improvement.
She was there for a while.
10th June. Jolly, calm, tranquil. She behaves well, keeps herself tidy and clean. Discharged 8th June.
She wasn't there very long at all.
28th April 1937. Arrives, brought by her husband, in an anxious and nervous state. Has difficulty speaking, trembles. Discharged 14th May. 8th March 1938. A few days before Renee was admitted, she told me that she had also been admitted shortly before. Arrived yesterday in a febrile state. Discharged 14th March. She didn't leave. Certainly not after so few days, no. June 22nd, 1939. Readmitted. Once more the patient shows rapid improvement. Discharged 2nd July. 1st August, 1941. Umpteenth admission due to agitation. Discharged 27th August. She came and went, stayed there only for short periods, but I remember her always with me. What's happening? 4th March, 1942. Here once more, the same situation.
Wait, what?
8th March. Compared with previous admissions, the patient seems depressed even after a few days, although she bears herself well and is attentive. Discharged 25th March. 2nd April. The patient is distracted and apathetic. Her husband brought her because she doesn't eat, doctor. Sleeps all the time. I'm so worried, doctor. You know her. You can help her. 6th April. Tuberculosis. Patient transferred to Marigliano Pavilion in isolation. 3rd May 1942. Death due to tuberculosis, about 8:30. Is Amara dead? Poor dear friend, I wasn't even able to say goodbye to you. Enclosed is a manuscript written by the patient, probably delirium. I'm dying, I know it. I'm losing lots of blood, also internally. It's strange, since I came back in here I can't think of anything other than that little girl with her sad eyes, her desperation. I only saw her for a short time, true, but she remains in my heart. Will she still be here? I hope to God not. I hope she's better and her mother's taken her home. My memories don't correspond. What's the point of this? Perhaps my memory is deceiving me. The things are not as I remember, as I see them. But she said she liked me. Really, I can't understand it. I just want to say goodbye to her for the last time. I never even said goodbye to her. How could a soul survive in this hell?
Are you a restless ghost?
I wish to feel things again. Pain, passion. Once again feel the tears wet in my face. Remember to have lived.
My brain's having so much trouble handling all this, man. So yeah, maybe we're Renee and we didn't get to say goodbye, so we weren't able to rest properly. Where the hell am I? Am I in the goddamn woods? What the heck is this video game, man? Okay, chapters. Look at this. Look at it, look at it. Oh my god, it goes chapter A, B, C, D. Oh my gosh, it really starts splitting off. There's so many ways you can get to this thing here. Well, let's just try to find our friend's grave to say goodbye, I guess. That's... seems like the appropriate thing to do right now. Oh my gosh. All I had to do was walk right in here. Well, little did you know. You can take a roundabout way all the way around this fence and make it all the way back to the very beginning of this game and walk all the way back to the asylum. If for whatever reason you don't walk to the thing that's like straight in front of you. Oh my gosh, I feel so dumb right now. So, I'm not sure if you saw it, but I just wasted about 20 minutes wandering around this place. I must have tried opening this and it didn't work or something, so I took a super long route. Oops, I'm dumb. Okay, well, let's try to find anything about Amara in here. We found that she died, so there's gotta be traces of something. Either way, let's go see what's going on in this little biscuit. What the hell is this thing anyway? That's a little creepy, that's what this is. So let's go try to find a big ol' A inside of one of the— oh, here we go. Here we go, baby. No, that's a rock, son of a— Is it this one?
I can't be sure it's Amara's.
No. How can you be—
These crosses are nameless. How will we ever know whose they are?
That's a really good question. How am I supposed to find out whose Amara is? Oh, maybe. How am I supposed to find out which one is Amara's if
there are no
there's
names.
no sign?
We were worth nothing. In death as in life. If there was someone out there who cared for you, well, perhaps. I had Mom. Let's go and wait for her. She'll come and get us. She promised.
What?
Let's wait for Mom in the waiting room.
What the hell is the— is this the waiting room? Is this like where you wait to die or something? Or do you mean waiting room like all the way back at the asylum? What? Where the hell's the waiting room? What, do I actually gotta wander all the way back like I did before? Son of a bitch. Okay, now it's time for me to wander all the way back to the beginning of the video game. I think, maybe, I'm not sure.
Mom will come. She'll come.
Oh, so I can actually go down this little
She
walk.
promised and will come to get us.
So when I actually take this little stroll down, who knows?
She'll take us home. Now I understand. I won't misbehave anymore.
Who knows where the hell I'm going? It actually
I won't
gives me
misbehave again,
dialogue.
Mom. Don't leave me here, please.
Dude, I'm telling you, I took this walk all the way back to the asylum. Had no clue why I was going that way.
I won't bother anyone. I'll be quiet in my corner.
And I just walked straight on over there because I thought that's what I had to do next. I must have tried opening the graveyard and it didn't work, so I turned around. Got lost. So, let's wander all the way back to the asylum.
How I really miss that dark corner where I used to pass entire days.
I'm pretty sure it's hidden like in the back of the woods over here.
I'll stay there like a good little girl. But take me away from this place.
Huh.
I must always concentrate on nothingness.
You know, I got a feeling that this game is gonna end in a way where I go, huh? And not really understand what the heck happened to me.
Otherwise I get confused and I'm afraid I won't be able to find my way back.
Oh, I'm gonna find my way back. I already did this once. You get that vibe though? Like, I really feel like I'm gonna be confused at the end of this. So yeah, we're gonna walk straight up here, and we're gonna be at the beginning of the video game.
Upset me in an incredible manner, which I'm not able to cope with.
Why is it lagging? Well, see? You
I'm
can see it.
afraid of myself.
See? See?
Of what I might do when I get confused and don't remember. There are some hurts which I'm not aware of.
Really?
Those are the hurts which cause me the greatest embarrassment.
Can I go in here? We're really digging.
I only wish I
deep.
could close myself away in a shell, in my little corner. See no more, hear no more, no longer exist. Mom, take me away. I beg you.
I do think she commits suicide and we're a ghost. I really think that's what's going on here. See, we can make it all the way back here. I told you we could do this. Because I already did it once before, except I didn't get all that dialogue on the way back. Because I apparently did it in the wrong order. So we gotta go find the waiting room, I guess. And wait for our mom? Like, that's gonna work. Doesn't look like there's anything to wait for in that area. What about this one?
What if she's already been? If she's already gone away?
That sucks.
Let's check in reception.
Oh my gosh! Why don't you just tell me to go to reception, you dang video game? Where the heck is reception?
Miss, please send the following telegram to Ada T. Discharge of Renee T. impossible. Psychiatric evaluation negative.
What?
This is a sentence of life imprisonment. I can't spend all my life in here. I can't.
It's suicide.
a death sentence.
There it is. We called it, boys! Thank you so much for watching this part of The Town of Light. There is going to be one part left in this series. The ending, all I can really say about it is that it left me speechless. You'll see what I mean. You'll be just as I was at the end of this game, just with your jaw on the ground and not knowing what to say. You guys have been so awesome with the likes on this series. Thank you guys so much for pushing to make it so we reach 250 likes each video. You guys have been superb at that, so thank you so much for that. Really sad to see the series end, but also really excited to show it to you. So, with that, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video that we do around here. Mwah, mwah, mwah. I'm ready for the jump scares. Give it to me. Give it to me, you son of a biscuit. Come on. Ah!